Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
It's William and Andrew here, and we are at Star Cottage Studio today. We've been here most of the day, like all of the day, working on packing and shipping, working on getting these things ready for you for the live tonight. Andrew's been doing some emailing, lots of emailing today, and lots of signing up for stuff, or trying to sign up for stuff, trying to get those scholarships and all that good stuff. So it's been quite the day. Every single lucky kit that anybody has ordered has now been officially put into a package and either shipped or will be shipped tomorrow. So woohoo, happy about that. No one needs to ask about lucky kits anymore. They're going out. They are, I just got something in my eye. Sorry, everybody. And I've been touching beads and I don't want to touch my eye. Hello, Anne. Thanks for tuning in. If you're out there, please say hi. See Lorraine. We got Airwaves over on Instagram. Anastasia is over on Instagram. If you're out there, say hi. Hang out with us a little bit. We do fun stuff sometimes. I don't know. Hopefully. Hello, Norma.
Switch over to YouTube or Facebook. You'll get a better view.
YouTube and Facebook are much better views. We can't go up and down on Instagram without going up and down everywhere. It's just not. It's better.
It just makes it smaller.
Makes it smaller. So if you're over on YouTube, you can flip your phone around. Facebook, flip your phone around, or your TV if you're on YouTube. Hello, Susie. Norma's here. I hope everybody is having a good day. I don't know. This day, it's just been a packing and shipping day. That's completely what I've done all day long. I have bags to take to the post office. A lot of you probably saw a lot of your orders starting to go out. I'm trying to combine as best I can if you have multiple orders, but I am not being like very precise with it. So doing my best, but I would rather get you some orders out than worry about giving you like one gigantic package for some of you. Some of you are getting a gigantic package. I've been working on that. Some of you have packages that I've been working on over the last few days to get together. So thank you. We appreciate that. And so what else is going on? Whew, it's hot. I was cold earlier and now I'm sweating. That's usually what ends up happening. We turned it up, the heat up a little bit in here. Anne says, it's all good. Multiple packages mean multiple good mail days to me. Thank you. I appreciate that because, you know, many of you who tune into these lives order almost every day. So if I were to wait and keep combining, it would never end. You would get one gargantuan package some week when it finally got to be a big enough size that we can't pack anything else in it. So I'm just trying to get some stuff out. Hello, Cheryl. Thanks for joining. Amy says, I'm okay with one larger box, no rush. Yours is one that I've been working on and compiling because I know you like to have everything in as few packages as possible. So yours is set over on the side, gathering. And so
everybody else.
Yes. Amy specifically tells us to please combine orders, so we try to do that as best we can for her. There's a few other people who do that, but mostly, unless you tell us, I'm just going to ship as I can because that's, I want you to get your stuff and I want to get the decks cleared a little bit.
Hallelujah.
I know. When I see long lists of things that I got to do and long lists of invoices that haven't been shipped out, it makes me nervous. So I'm trying to get through them as quickly as possible.
Well, we don't have, we're not running with full people right now, so it makes it kind of hard.
Makes it very hard. Barb is not here. She's off for the month, the whole month.
Of course, it's the month when we need her to be the mom.
I know.
I was like, playing this.
I'm like
when we specifically have like, we're gonna be like, have a big sale or something.
I know. It's like she knows somehow, and she's just already like got her request in.
the psychic connection.
I know. But so yeah, that's that.
And I'm just joking. I'm not serious.
No, no, but it does seem like that happens every time we're gonna have a sale, and she's like, oh, I gotta be off the next 2 weeks. But it's funny. But we get through it. We always do. Cheryl says, you do you. Our mail lady loves ya. Good.
Keeping
everybody busy, right? Michelle is here. Hello, Michelle. Thanks for joining in. Hey, there's June. Hello, June. Thanks for checking in with us. Good to see you here. Donna is here.
About you.
I know. I had to check in on June the other day because everyone was concerned, asking if we've heard from her. Lots of, we call it the AG Bead Fam, and you are a family to us, all of you out there, and everyone watches out for each other, and it's a really good group of people here. So if you're new to us and you need a family, a beading family, join in, hang out with us, get to know everybody.
Did you see that meme where they're like, when my manager says that our business is a family, and then after the slide it says, me saying that I've applied to 30 different families this week?
No, I have not seen that.
I saw it.
All right. Boy, I'm trying to think. I had lots of stuff to tell y'all, and I'm blanking out. I should have made a list. Mostly.
We've assembled most of the casting equipment right now.
Yes, we have.
So thank you to our angel investor who pulled through for us and made that happen. We just need some little things here and there, but you'd be surprised how much the little things add up.
Let's hope they don't add up too much, because we've hit our budget.
Well, I mean, we didn't get silicone yet, so you can't make molds if we don't have that. So we have to get that at least.
There's always more, everybody.
There's always more. And so we also started kind of mapping out how we're going to fit everything into the metal studio. So that's been a big thing, I think, on my mind most of all, because I'm trying to make it so that more people can come and visit.
Yeah, we want to be open for classes and visits and people having fun with us and hanging out and learning and teaching, and we're trying to facilitate that by having a good layout.
So that's not always easy, because you have to
dangerous
think about
stuff.
Everything. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so sharp.
That's sharp. That could squash someone. That's hot. That has fumes. It's all these things, trying to figure out where we have to have things with fumes together, because we have to have the ventilation, and you got to make sure people know this is hot or this is heavy. This is don't put your hand in here.
It's different when it's your own kind of personal studio.
Yeah, we run around because we know.
There's stuff all over the floor. When we have people come over, there cannot be stuff all over the floor.
No.
And so I'm thinking, because right now that's my my studio. I'm thinking of putting a bench by myself somewhere else in here, so that I can have my little corner.
Your me time.
Yeah, and that's not to say I don't want to be with everybody, but at the same time, I need to have stuff that I don't want people digging through,
Yeah.
So
Amy says, looks like an OSHA violation, but okay.
Correct.
Right now, yeah, that's why we cannot have people in here right now like that.
Somebody asked to come over, and I was like, and there's no way. There's no way.
No.
It's super.
Wouldn't be able to do it.
Super busy.
Hello, Lennis.
So we are figuring that out. And what else?
Susan is with us. Hello, Susan.
Did everybody see the winners of the competition?
Yeah, I sent out an email about that the other day, letting people know, I think yesterday, that we picked the winners, and everybody should get If you entered, you won something. How about that? So check out your email. You should have gotten a gift card
Please
in your
use
email.
it.
Please use it.
I know that sounds weird for me to say that, but like the less we have to think about it and it's done, the better.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, it's like a dangling tooth where, like, if you ever get me a gift certificate, I don't know. Just give me money. I'll spend it.
Well, it's like
fast.
we don't write a lot of checks because, most people have something, PayPal, Venmo, but every once in a while you write a check and you're like, please cash that check as quickly as possible.
Because we keep track of it, but it makes it harder for us, like on the back end, to keep track of something for like months.
Yeah, it's just so much easier if it goes through the account and it's done. Don't have to think about it. Donna's had a sad couple of days. A friend of hers passed away unexpectedly. That's sad. Sorry to hear that.
I think it's like this the year of it. Like every day seems like somebody I know has passed away.
I know. We've seen a lot of that happening, coming up on our news feeds. It's been a hard year so far.
No,
it's been a hard few months.
I mean, that has been hard.
That has been hard. I mean, for that.
I feel like we've come through the other side
for us personally. We're starting good.
Yeah, I can't deal with more.
No more bad.
Somebody's like, well, I guess you just have to get used to it. I was like, I hope not.
No, that's not the way. No. That is not the way.
No.
The way is to get through it and get to the other side.
Correct.
Lena says, yes, thank you to AG and everyone who played and looked. Yeah, it was fun, right? It was fun.
Y'all didn't think it was scary, right?
No, it's not too scary. Anne is with us. Anne Mergel. Hello, Anne. Thanks for joining in today. Good to see you here. Amy says, depositing checks via phone is so easy. I know. I do it all the time. When we get one in the store, I don't have to go to the bank. I just take, but that doesn't always happen, and I don't understand it. I guess maybe some banks don't do that yet, but I think most of them, even our little one does.
It makes us, I used to go like every single day. It was so, like, I guess that's one thing. Like, I guess I miss like seeing the bank people. But I used to go.
You have not been to the bank in 16 years.
But when I used to be at the store, I would go every day because I made the daily deposit and stuff. It was also busier in the old time. So, getting change and stuff.
Yeah, we need to do that more often. Let's see here. Michelle's good so far, so good. That's good. Everybody. Donna says, guess I'm old-fashioned. I take it to the bank in person.
If you like to do that.
Yeah. Our bank luckily doesn't usually have long lines. So if I ever have to do something, it's usually pretty easy. The check issue happened to me, says Susan, and unfortunately it was a check from my father-in-law.
For your banking?
My bank app is a pain, says Marianne. Hello.
Is it because it's Canada?
Is it because it's Canada? Those Canadian banks. Yeah. So, yeah. We awarded the winners. Use your gift cards. Hold on to them if you have to, but don't if you don't. See, Lennis is waiting for some more money to add to it, so that's fine. That's always good. We are working hard on packaging. Like I said, I have bags and bags of packages to take to the post office. They're going to like me tomorrow, help keep the post office in business. So I'll be dropping those off tomorrow. Barnaby and I went for a walk today. Well, that's what we did. I also took the car to get inspected. Hooray.
Hallelujah.
And it passed. Hooray. We did need 2 new tires. Generally you don't want to replace on an all-wheel drive car 2 tires without the other 2. So they put 2 on so that they could inspect it today. And we got another 2 waiting, which is, as many of you recently have found out, right? Tires are not cheap. I know a number of you have replaced tires. You've been talking about it. We replaced them in the van the last year, I think, and we're replacing them now in the car this year.
When he says last year, he means like a few months ago.
Yeah, in 2023.
And it's just February.
Yeah.
But the van ones were more expensive, weren't they? Or is it that low?
The van ones are more expensive, but I was surprised. Normally, I would say probably the car went up an extra $25 or $30 a tire since the last time we did it. So that's another $100 at least extra for 4 tires above what we thought we were going to pay.
Guess I'm not ordering silicone tonight.
Yeah, we ordered rubber. So
I'll make my own tires.
They're gonna be out there making tires. Although every time I do look up vulcanizer machine, tire vulcanators come up. Yeah, which I don't know what they do exactly, but
they make a tire.
Make a tire. Let's see here. 65 and sunny here today. Tomorrow's supposed to be 70, says Susan. It's still early February. Something is out of whack. Yeah.
I don't
Climate
mind
change.
I love it.
That's what's out of whack.
This time of year, I love it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Normally, this February is normally not this nice.
It's gorgeous out, y'all.
It is.
It's a little chilly.
It was 50 here
also
today, or was it 60 here today? It went up to 60, I think. 59 today. It was 57 as a high. My watch says it's 44 now. There was a beautiful sunset out there. It's supposed to be even nicer tomorrow, I believe.
Awesome.
Andrew's like, yes.
I have yard work to do. That's the other thing. Is like I want to do yard work, but then I feel guilty because I'm not doing any like store work. Yeah. But it's starting to. It looks horrendous.
We gotta go cut some of the old stuff out because I took pictures today. We got snowdrops popping up.
Of course, when I have to go, I'm gonna go barren earth on it. It's gonna start popping
Snowdrops are popping up in the flower beds, and the hellebores are all starting to come up again. All the old stuff is dying.
The little yellow ones.
Those are over there. Those haven't come up yet. The snowdrops over by the garage have.
Oh, because
it's warmer. Yeah, and the garage wall warms the soil. I think there more. No, the other stuff hasn't come up over where Barnaby hunts. Barnaby was hunting today. It was very cute. There was a mole out there making noise. He didn't pounce on it though. I was very surprised. Normally he pounces all over them, but he did not. He was just watching it. Yeah, he gets jittery like he's shivering, but he's not because he's trying to like go so slow. And he's so wound up from it. It's really cute. I took a video. I'll have to share it later.
He doesn't eat them or hurt the moles, by the way.
No, we don't let him. No, he like sometimes pounces on them and like holds them down a little bit, but then we go and get him and we let them free. He's never killed a mole. So
I should let him though.
I know that's our neighbor was like, let him kill them all. I was like, he wants to. I don't actually know if he wants to or not. He likes to play with them more than anything. But sometimes it gets to the point where I'm like, you're just torturing that now. Like we gotta let it go. Cheryl says, huzzah, yay for inspection. Yay, it passed. Yay, your vehicle passed inspection. Yes, we are excited. We're excited.
Yeah, that's good because you did a lot of work with your dad.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you missed that, I shared it on my William Tries things and on my personal line. I think I shared it to there too. But we worked for 3 days working on the car to get it ready for inspection. So that was a big deal. But we saved, I'm talking about how expensive the tires are. Thank goodness we did the work ourselves because I don't even want to know.
I think that would have been like $2,400.
It would have been very, very expensive.
I was like, at some point it would be like, we're going to just like, it'll be just more than the car.
I know, our little old car. It goes so good though. I love that
our
car.
I hope it lives forever.
I know. We try to take care of it so it does. Cheryl says, indeed, we need to do ours later this year. Easy grand. Tires are expensive.
Yeah, we had a little bit of money in our account for the moving sale because we haven't bought anything for the moving sale yet. And then they went do. Oh wow.
Tires are not cheap. No, they are not. Everyone dealing with weird weather.
Start selling tires, We need AG Bead Family tires.
I know, right? Marianne says it's a delightful 26 here with snow.
What happened?
I know.
Is it 26 your temperature? How much is that? Our temperature. That's 70?
Well, 30 would be like in the close to 90. So I don't think it's snowing at 26 Celsius. That has to be Fahrenheit. Has to be. Brooke is here. Hello, Brooke. Anne says, yes, nicer here tomorrow also. Rain, rain, rain. Another day of rain. Our drought is about gone. That's good.
Who is that?
Donna. Let's see here. Oh, I'm trying to keep Instagram. Sorry, I keep looking over here because I want to keep checking Instagram. And my iPad that's running the Instagram right now keeps going dark. Suzanne is here. Thank you for your email, Suzanne. I have not replied to you, but we appreciate that. I like when we get good emails, nice emails. That's always an uplifting thing to the day. She's had internet problems. Anyone heard from June? June is actually here, and we have heard from June. And I mentioned yesterday that we heard from her, and she is okay. But she is watching here too. Let's see here. Susan says, I know it, Michelle. Climate change is real. Yes, it is.
If it makes February like this, then I'm okay with that. The summer
Except that the freezing cold from all that Arctic air being pushed down into here.
I feel like it's not as bad though.
It was bad that one week.
Oh, when it was really cold.
Yes.
You know what though? Comparatively speaking, it's been that cold before.
Yes. And that is a normal winter generally. I mean,
I don't want normal winter.
He's like, I don't want that.
I want to be where it's warm.
We had to teach one of our cats to think of mice as prey, says Marianne. Sometimes, right? Sometimes you've got to do what you got to do. If they're dealing with it, that's between them, right? But I do try to save them and not torment the little animals. Plus, I don't want Barnaby getting worms or getting anything from eating the outdoor animals, to be 100% honest. Let's see here. Yeah, Marion says that is your temperature. That's what I figured, because you would not be having snow at 26 Celsius. He's keep it.
I don't want no more.
Suzanne, we're expecting storm Sunday, huge parade day. I don't know. I think we're supposed to even get some rain this weekend, too. I don't know that it's supposed to be that bad, though.
I just hope that it's not terrible for when we go to Baltimore.
I know. Now, there was... did anybody hear? I thought I heard something. Was there an earthquake in Florida? A weird earthquake off the coast of Florida.
Oh, that's the offshore drill one, probably.
Because my aunt sent me something, but I didn't get to investigate whether that was something that I was being spammed, if she got hacked, or if that was something real. But they said an odd off the coast of Cape Canaveral in Florida, there was a major earthquake. Now, I don't know, like I said, it could have been spam that she got hacked. I haven't got a chance to check that yet. Andrew's bringing over a candle that he got yesterday.
See that? Marley Max. I stopped in Berkeley Spring real fast. And it's such a cute town. We're going to have to go back.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. Amy says, I would like some cold to kill the ticks. Yes, that is the one thing that we do not get enough cold to kill all those ticks and weird bugs that are popping up anymore.
Yeah, bright side, whatever.
because Lyme disease is no funny matter. Serious business, and more people are getting it, unfortunately. And that, what is the thing that ticks give you that you can't eat red meat anymore too? That's a thing. He's like, I don't eat it. Hello, Vanessa. Thanks for tuning in today. Michelle says, yes, still in a drought, even though everything is flooding. That is crazy. That is crazy. Brooke says, everyone wants to be somewhere with warm winters at first, but then those 100+ degree summer days set in. No, thank you.
I don't want that.
No, thank you.
But
we
you
want perfection. We want nice, warm winters.
It's called temperate.
With nice, chilly, not chilly, but cool summers, right?
Yeah, I'm getting where like the winter time, I'm like, I don't want to mess with the snow. I don't want to mess with the ice.
Well, the hard thing is like, it takes a few months for your body to adjust. So when it gets cold, your body will adjust, but it takes a little while, right? And then when it gets warm, you're like, your body has adjusted to the cold, so you're like roasting for most of the summer. And when you finally, your body adapts to summer, winter comes. That's what happens to me.
Is Jeanette watching?
I haven't seen Jeanette yet.
Well, I put something in her package, so hopefully it'll make her happy in her heart.
Which will be, Cheryl says, yes, 4.0-ish earthquake. There's a weird earthquake in Oklahoma recently, Susan said, 5.1. My family lives in Florida, says Michelle. Seems like there was an earthquake in Florida, not exactly major, though, just a 4.0. Okay. I just saw that it was a weird earthquake in Florida, they said, and I didn't know how bad it was.
Are we going to be like Pangea time?
Donna says, okay, 100 miles off of Florida's Space Coast, 4.0 magnitude, it did happen. Huh. That's wild.
Is it going to be like Pangea? You're going to have to like take a boat to ship the packages?
We'll leave that for the post office to figure out. Let's see here. I don't like these quick temperature changes. It's hard on my old body, says Susan.
Me too.
It's hard on everybody. Andrew, especially with his sinuses.
That's why I don't like it, because it's, well, one of the reasons. But I get where I can't breathe, and then that's not,
I know.
Makes it less than good.
I mostly cannot breathe through my nose most days. Yeah. So what else? So we had good things happen today. We got our car inspected. It all went well. Tell us something good that happened in your day today. I want to see it in the comments. Put it in the comments. What's something good that happened in your day today? We've talked about bad weather. We've talked about dear friends passing. We've talked about some bad things. Let's say some good things. What are you thankful for out there? What do you have gratitude for? What happened that was good in your day?
He's like, don't kill my buzz, y'all.
Yes. I know it's fine to talk about bad things, but we don't want this to turn into the nightly news, because that's all you see on the nightly news are all the bad things.
I want to hear happy animal stories.
Right?
That's what kind of news I look for.
Yes. Amy did a mini food crawl. That's awesome.
Do that.
Suzanne got an AG package notice. Yes, you did. There's some stuff heading your way.
We went to one of those food events, and it was like Taste of the Town or whatever it was. And they didn't have it for vegetarians. So everybody put bacon and everything because it's like an easy like crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
And the whole thing, like we went with some folks and they're like, oh, don't eat because you're going to be stuffed to the gills by the time you leave. I was so hungry. I was like, we gotta go stop at the Sheets. I don't care where we go, but I gotta eat something. I'll eat the crumbs off the floor. It's getting exasperated.
Right. Michelle says, my hubby and I took a long nap together. I enjoyed that. That's good. Something to be grateful for. Time with him, right? Marianne had a yummy dinner. I don't know what we're going to have for dinner. We had a yummy lunch. Some good leftovers. Susan had kind of a neutral day. We did get Smokey and Phil a new bed, and they seem to like it. That's awesome. Grateful for our family pets, our fur family. Anne says, I cleaned the inside of my car today. We were talking about how we need to do that too. That's a good step forward.
Yeah, that's
awesome. Brooke got some good news at work, and the kids ate dinner with no complaints. That's a plus, right? Anne picked up some groceries. I stall on errands, so that was a nice one to get done. Nice. Yeah, some errands are hard. I still have to do things, and I need to do them very soon, and I've been putting it off, and I got to do it. So I get you.
I'm like trying to think of what you're talking about.
My prescription.
Oh, you can't stall on that.
I know. June says.
Is that the $500 one?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So, June says, I'm fine, just busy doing a project for a friend. That's good. Bright spot in my day, says Donna, coming home to my sweetheart Boydie, my dog Zeus. That's good, right? Brooke says, going to events as a vegetarian can be a real crapshoot. Yes, it can. Marion says, my cat sat on me and purred. Purr pile. Good stuff.
Like that.
Good stuff. Linda says, or it's a lot of cheese. Vegan food is sometimes better than vegetarian if you have a good chef. Can be. Can be.
I like cheese.
We do like cheese. We've been trying to get away. We've been cutting back. We've been buying more vegan cheese and using that. But sometimes, oh no, just want cheese.
They say it releases drugs in your brain.
It releases the same chemicals that some drugs do.
And I'm like, I believe that.
Mm-hmm. You can be addicted to cheese.
A good grilled cheese sandwich, you can't beat that with a stick.
Cheryl says, I saw the resident eagle flying toward Lake Michigan during our afternoon walk. That's awesome. Lennis loves cheese, but her cholesterol is too bad. Phil is a watch cat. He protected us by growling at loud cars and motorcycles. It's funny because he's so small and roly-poly. That's cute.
That's cute.
That's cute.
Small and round.
Right. All right. Well, that's good. See, it's good to say good things. Be thankful for things, right? What are you grateful for today?
We were listening to that thing, and she's talking about how it like rewires your brain.
Yes. Every day, name a few things that you're grateful for, either when you wake up or when you go to sleep. And it helps to rewire your brain to think of better things and better days and live in better times. I don't know. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do that a little more ourselves too. You may have seen some of Andrew's posts talking about what he's grateful for the last few days. So that's that. So let's look at some beads. How about it? Let's flip this camera around and let's see what we've got for y'all. If you don't know what we're doing, I guess I didn't even say that. We've got Javanese glass for you. Javanese, artisan-made, lampwork glass beads. They are also called Manik Manik, and which I believe is Indonesian for bead, small bead, round bead. So Manik Manik and or Javanese glass. And so I hope you like these. We have how many lots?
50.
We've got 50 lots again, y'all. So you're going to be with us for a while if you hang out the whole time. We do have lot numbers on them. So I'm going to throw the banner down to purchase from this video. Take down each lot number, send it to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com. So the easiest thing to do is type out info@allegorygallery.com. Copy that, Control-C or Command-C, and then you can just paste that into an email every time you want to send one. Put the lot number in the subject. You don't have to put it in the body. You don't have to put a different subject. You don't have to do it. Just put it in the subject. We'll know what it means. And hit send. Please send a new email each time. Please do not reply to your own emails or your own sent emails every time you want to send one, because it groups them funny when we get them, and it messes the whole works up. So just a new email. So if you're on a Mac, Command N when you're in the email, put in Command V to paste at info@allegorygallery.com at the 2. Put in these are going to be JG for Javanese glass, JG in the number. So JG1, for example, in the subject line, hit send and do that for everyone that you would like. It is first come, first serve. So whoever's email gets to our inbox first, when it goes through the internets, we have no control over that. But whatever filtering, whatever sorting it comes in as, that's how we take them. So some of these we have only one strand of, some of them we have multiple strands of. You will see that in the bottom right-hand corner of the lot paper. It will tell you how many there are. If you'd like to get more than one, you can only do that if it says there are multiples available. All right. Brooke says, this is exciting. I'm not familiar with Javanese beads. Yeah, they're all handmade glass beads. They're beautiful. So hopefully you like them. Mary says, your email comes up when I type an I. Good. That means you're in touch with us a lot. We like that. Susan says, Javanese beads are lovely. This will be a treat. I think so. I think so. I think you're going to like these. Like I said, limited quantities. Get them if you like them. We've gone through, this is what we've got for the most part. All right. So
I have some more.
he's like, I've got more. We've got some in the store. We pulled from Andrew's stash today. So these are some that you may never have seen, and hopefully you like them. Let's flip this camera around and let's get this party started, y'all. Suzanne's got to eat dinner now. See, just long enough to get started, and then you got to eat dinner. Some days I think we should start the show first and then do the talking after, but
no, because then people don't stay.
he's like, people don't stay to chat.
And then they're like, bye.
Bye. Don't need to talk to y'all. So we hold you hostage first.
Well, here is to let people know that we're here.
It's to give people time to filter in, but 40 minutes to an hour is usually probably plenty of time.
My friend Barbara McFadden, her birthday's today.
Happy birthday, Barbara, if you're watching.
And she posted pictures of my brooch at ECU conference today.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
I think that's nice.
Proud of you. She's proud of you.
I'm proud of her.
Okay. Let's see here. What is going on? All right. Here's a penny for anybody who needs to see size, penny-wise. Okay, here we go. This is JG1. These are large. Oh, I almost forgot, y'all. It's sale day. Hooray! So what does that mean? That means for 1 day only. 1 day only. We'll give you until our live tomorrow. You can save 10% off of this price automatically. We're giving you 10% off. You'll get that on the invoice. So you're saving 10% only for 1 day, only until our live tomorrow. So if you're rewatching this, as long as our live hasn't started on Friday, February 9th, 2024, you can still save if you get your emails in before then. All right. So just a little bonus for y'all. Sometimes we like to do that. Give you the good deals. Really, we price these really well as it is, but you get an extra 10%. Just
a little thank you.
It's a little thank you. Y'all have been hanging out with us a lot lately. All right, there's 1 strand of these available. Look at these beautiful Indonesian glass beads.
They remind me of marbled papers.
Look at these. Most of y'all who've been with us for a long time know our Manik Manik beads, and usually they're smaller than this. These are quite large. And these are $20 for the strand. There is only 1 strand available. I'm trying not to smash these on the table.
One thing I will say is that with these beads, some of the Manik Manik, again, a good rule of thumb is to wash it with a little warm soapy water. I like to use Dawn because then it takes the grease off of stuff. But that will make sure that your beads are nice and clean. And then let them air dry. Don't instantly pack them up, because then you're gonna have mold situation in your life.
Don't get mold.
And so.
And also, these are glass, everybody. Please treat them like they're glass.
Fragile.
Yes. In other words, they're fragile. Please treat them like they are.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like sometimes, they're fairly sturdy for what they are, but I wouldn't go wrestle on the concrete.
Yeah, don't wrestle on the concrete with these. But we shouldn't, we don't have to tell you. They're glass beads. Take care of them that way, right? JG2, $16. One strand available. Look at some of those in there. Aren't those pretty? These are a really pretty blue color. Really pretty blue color. JG2. Hopefully you like those.
I love those.
I like this particular strand a lot.
They're almost glowing.
I know.
There's a bunch of people on Instagram.
Yeah. More and more people are tuning in.
Good.
I don't know if you're still out there watching or if they've just... Instagram just tells us as soon as someone jumps on, and then even if they jump off, it doesn't tell us they've left. Do we have a place for these? A box, maybe. Keep them in order.
Good luck.
I know. JG3. One strand of these available. Isn't that cool? Look at those. Love this green color. Such a pretty, pretty green color. So this is JG3, $14, and of course, less 10% if you purchase in the next, about 24 hours-ish. If you have any questions on these, please do feel free to ask. We will answer whatever we can. And JG3 has sold. Thank you so much. JG4, $14. These are one of the few, I would say that are matte. Like, look at these. If you like matte beads, these are really, really pretty.
Yeah, you can make any of these matte if you want to.
Oh, how do you do that, Andrew?
Acid etch.
Well, acid etch. We'll sandblast them.
If you have a sandblaster, then go for it. But most people don't have a sandblaster, but the one is only like $14.
So you could acid etch. I know these are done for you, though. JG4, if you like those, one strand of these available. Beautiful, beautiful beads. And I just want to reiterate, well, maybe I not reiterate, I haven't said it yet, but $14, there's a lot of beads on here for $14. Think of all the earrings, think of all the things you could do with all of those beads to make your money back if you sell things.
That's on sale.
Plus they're on sale. They're even less than $14. There you go. JG4. Remember, only one strand of most of these. So what you're seeing is what you get. So far, we've not had any that have multiple strands. Until now. JG5. Keep rolling this because I have to roll back and forth. I keep rolling over this stand. JG5. And remember, even when there are two strands, they're not exactly the same, but when they're handmade, so when they're close enough, like these are two strands of this style. This green, blue, and yellow. I like their color combinations that they do. Just to show you each strand individually. This is JG5, $14. There are two of these available. If you'd like two, send us an email, JG5 times 2, for example. Or that means up to two people can get it. One of these have sold already. Thank you so much. Trying to keep an eye on email over here as I can to let you all know what's available, what's not. Susan says spring colors. They are beautiful spring colors. Getting ready for spring, getting ready for Easter. Those who celebrate, I don't celebrate Easter, but I like Easter.
I celebrate eating deviled eggs.
Yes. I do like deviled eggs. I like Easter in general. I just like the idea of Easter. All right, somebody's going to want these. I will be very surprised if nobody grabs these. JG6, $14. This is just such a beautiful color together. By the way, JG5 has sold out. Thank you so much. Like, look at these. JG6 and JG6. This one has already sold out. Thank you so much. Cheryl's going, ooh. Aren't those pretty? Just orange and blue, right? What a great combination. And such, as I was just about to say it as Brooke popped up, what a pretty blue, right? So that one is already sold. Thank you so much. And again, you're saving 10% off of all the prices we show you here, as long as you get your order in before tomorrow's live. And by getting your order in, it means send those emails, everybody.
We got tires to pay for.
We do got tires to pay for. Now, if you like those ones, you might really like these ones too. But wait, so maybe you like matte, JG7. And let me just show you the difference, like what the difference the matte can do. If you wanted to acid etch these yourself, like Andrew was talking about. So this was JG6 that was already sold, and this is JG7 in the matte. Look at the difference.
If you acid etch, let me just tell y'all, be careful. Wear the glove. This is not suggestion. This is a do. When you know how some people say, "Oh, do as I say, don't do as I do." I do.
Andrew says, I do.
Because guess what? This stuff will eat your skin if you're not careful. So nobody wants to walk around with like chunks falling out.
JG7 has sold. Thank you so much. Lovely springtime colors, says Michelle. Oh, what do we have here? JG8 coming up. JG8 coming up. $14. There are 2 strands available of these. And let me show you one strand is this one. So there are 2 like this. And I will also point out that these are on fairly thick strings. So some of these bead holes are pretty large. Like these ones, pretty large. So they are great if you're using other materials too, like leathers. There it is.
So this is the etch-all. This is the one that's liquid. And you follow the directions, all right? They also have a thing called armor etch, which is a cream, and you can use that too. But the only thing is that sometimes the etch is not even because it's, you know, if you have a little bit thicker of the cream, sometimes it works more because there's mass sensitivity, and that will create a deeper etch. So where it's got thinner cream, it won't etch as deeply as where it's thicker. So if you use this, just be careful. Also, when you're done etching it, you can pour it back in the bottle to etch, and it will last until it doesn't.
Lasts until it doesn't.
Correct. So until it gets spent. So sometimes people, you see it, they throw it out every time, and you know what? You don't have to do that. You can.
It's like wasteful.
No. Well, some people don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they think it's one and done, but you can just. And if you use the cream, it looks funky. It gets brown, looks kind of gross, but you just scrape it back in the bottle.
So this is JG9.
But remember, gloves and eye protection.
This is $14. These are already matte, so you don't have to go through all that. And there are 2 strands of these available as well. 2 strands of these available. These are really cool. I like these a lot. Just such great colors together. I like their color, the way they use color over in Java. JG9, $14. 2 strands of those available only, and you save 10%. 10%.
Is anybody going to try it?
Anybody going to try it? Michelle's asking, what is etching beads?
It's making them matte. So it doesn't work on everything, obviously, but glass, it will make them, instead of being shiny and like candy coat color style, it will make them matte finish.
I like the matte finish. All right, there are 3 strands of these available. JG10. These are fun. Look at those.
And like if you're gonna paint on glass surfaces, you want to etch the surface so that there's a tooth, so it gives the paint something to grip in. Otherwise, if it's that shiny surface, you can just scratch it off with your finger.
Lena says, we etched mirrors in high school art class. We did not do that in high school art class.
That's fun.
Marianne says, frosted glass is usually etched.
Yeah. Or sandblast.
Or sandblast. So this is JG10. Brooke says, I like that pattern, right? JG10, $14, less 10%. There are 3 strands available. We've sold 2 so far already. Anybody want the last one? One of these left. One of these left. JG10. At least as far as they've gotten to my email inbox so far. Nobody got one of those JG9s yet. I'm surprised. I thought that one was good. See, you never know. You never know what people are going to like. JG11. There are 4 of these strands available. 4 of these strands available. And they look a little bit like this. And again, look at those large holes in there. Nice large holes. If you want to use leather, you can use leather through these. Beautiful. I'll show you. These are like a tealy blue color. JG11, $14 a strand, 4 strands available. I'm going to show you all of them so you can see they do look the same. They're very similar to one another. Right. JG11, $14, 4 of them available. Ooh. JG12. JG12. This one's fun. JG12. One strand available. It's got these little spikies on it and look like eyes on some of them. I like these. I like when they do it like this. JG12, $14 less 10%. Those are fun. I'll make little monsters like Andrew was showing you how to do in one of his tutorials. You can use those for the eyes or the head, the face. There you go. JG12, $14. Lots of people over on Instagram. If you're out there on Instagram, please say hi. Don't just lurk. Say hi. Or lurk if you want to. JG13. JG13, one strand of this available. It's beautiful green and blue with yellow or like a rusty orange yellow. I like how glossy those are. JG13, $14. Of course, remember you're saving 10% today only. Lurk if you want to lurk around the world, right? JG13 and JG13 sold. So let's put that away. No use teasing you if it's already gone, right? This one is very different than most of all the others.
I held on to it for a while.
I bet you did. This is, you don't see that. Honestly, in all the Manik Manik, rarely do we see them like this. JG14, only $12. You put a good price on that one too. Opalescent, only $12. JG14. Brooke says, wow. I know, right? Isn't that cool? And again, pretty big holes for as small as these are. I mean, that cord has to go through it. Lena says, I like when you tell us what's sold. It's super helpful if I'm watching later. Yeah, I've been trying to do that. It's not always possible to have all the devices up and running. Depends where we are or what's going on, but I've been trying to do that and be better about that so people know. And it helps me not having to go through emails that are already sold too in the end. So JG14, and just got an email for that. That is sold. So thank you so much. I didn't think that one would last very long. Susan says, beautiful strand. It is. JG15. JG15, and these are a little bit unusual too. I think these are the only ones like this tonight, unless I missed some. But these are these little discs. And of course, they're dirty. Again, as Andrew said, you want to use some warm soapy water to clean them up. But these are beautiful, like just a whole strand of these lovely disc beads. This is JG15. JG15. Are they brown? Are they purple? Purpley brown? Pretty much the color they are. JG15 and JG15 is sold. Thank you so much. JG16. Again, this is a rare one. There are two of them available. This kind of shape is more rare. Hold on, they're They're tangled up. Tangled up in blue over here.
That's pretty words.
Huh?
That's a pretty turn of phrase.
Tangled up in blue. That's who said that? That's I can't even think of his name. That singer, you know. Aren't those pretty? Look at those. There are 2 strands, JG16. Oh, it's going to make me crazy. Somebody tell me, Tangled Up in Blue, who said that originally? And then another singer used it as a reference. He's that singer. He's got that raspy voice. JG16, $12 a strand only. Marianne says they look like blue bones, blue vertebrae, right? Bob Dylan, yes, thank you. JG16, $12 only. One of the 2 have sold already, so there's one of these available. JG16.
Now, one thing I will say is that every once in a while there'll be a broken bead on these strands.
Yes.
And
they've come a long way.
We've adjusted the prices so that it
accounts for that.
Yeah. So if there's if there was like all the beads were on and were broken, we wouldn't sell it. But if there's one,
yeah. And if there's more than one strand and the other one wasn't broken, you're just getting a deal. Because we've lowered the price generally to account for that one strand that had a broken 1 or 2. And so you're just getting an extra deal. JG17 are these greenies. Beautiful green. All handmade lampwork glass, artisan glass, y'all, from Java. Javanese, also called Manik Manik. Manik Manik. So here's like what Andrew's talking about. This one has one of these broken ones on here.
And I could spend the time reviewing it, but I'd rather just discount it.
Yeah.
And not go blind.
Marion says, ooh, Spring Lucky, right? So JG17, 2 of those available. Still 2 of those available, surprisingly. You never know. Like I said, I thought those would go right away. I look at things and I'm like, oh, those aren't going to last. And then they do. Sometimes for just a few more moments, but we'll see.
Yeah, I love them.
Me too. So there are 4 strands of these available, so up to 4 lucky people could get these ones. JG18, $14. Remember, you're saving 10% as well today if you order before Friday's live. Get your email in before then.
So there's another casting class that looks good.
Andrew's like, there's another casting class. We got to pay for tires. We got to pay for the first Baltimore class for my birthday.
Wow. Never hurts to dream, right? It could be part of your birthday celebration.
Birthday celebration. Yeah, I'm fine with celebrating for a long extended time. No problem.
It's just 1 week.
Just 1 week.
That's like that party week.
JG16 has sold out. We have one of JG17 left. There's JG18. There are 4 of these available. They look like these.
The one is in Massachusetts, outside of Boston.
Outside of Boston.
At Metalworks. And the guy, he's showing us exactly what we want to do.
That'd be nice, right?
Step by step. The one I honestly don't know what she's gonna show, but she's a really good teacher, so I'm sure whatever she shows us will be useful.
All right, JG 19, $14. These are spectacular. One strand available. Look how fun those are. Now I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't like the orange in this one, wait until the next lot, because they're very similar. But if you like the orange, grab this one, because these are the ones that have the most orange in them. JG 19, $14 only. One strand available. Marion says, I know people who celebrate birthday months. I know, I should be celebrating already. And it's been a beautiful month so far. Normally, I can't celebrate my whole month because it's not worth it. It's so dreary and, you know, blah. I should be celebrating already. Where are my presents? Where are my presents?
It's called at the end of the month.
This is called casting equipment.
You've been getting
lots of presents
every day. Lots of presents.
Okay, so here is.
You gotta pay your presents back.
Right. Here are JG20. There are 2 strands of these available. These have mostly the yellow and blue as opposed to the orange the other ones had. These have a little bit more brown in them than the orange, and that bright orange. So this is JG20. By the way, JG19 has sold out. Thank you so much. JG20. Look at that. JG20. Linus says, I have presents for you both. We'll have to mail them. Thank you.
Just bring it when you come up.
He says, just bring it when you come up, if you'd missed that. Marion says, casting equipment, a new venture. What more do you want? Presents. For me. For me. JG20.
I know what he wants, but you can't get that.
No, I cannot afford that. Even I know I can't afford that.
But the one is used. They'll all be useful.
Everything's useful.
Except for the one you pick.
The one I pick?
Yeah, they're not gonna be useful.
Why not?
That's for like playing games and stuff.
No, the one I want has the whole computer on it.
The eyeball thing?
Yeah. It's a Mac. It's just a Mac in space and time.
You know what would be so good is that class.
JG21, everybody. Just ignore Andrew back there. JG21, everybody. Look at these. There are 2 of them available. These are really special. I love these. These would be great for your black and white jewelry. Also for Halloween. For those of you who like I know there are a few of you. Suzanne's back too. JG21, $14 each only. Donna says, y'all are so funny. One of these has sold already. Thank you so much. There's still one available as far as my email says. JG21, $14. Aren't those good? Susan says, I have these. Great for spooky time.
Yeah.
Really good beads. JG21, $14. One of them available left out of the 2.
What was it that she goes? Halloween for life?
Halloween for life? JG21 has now sold out. Thank you so much. JG22. One of these available. JG22, $14. Suzanne says, Halloween is life. JG22, $14, less 10% if you order before Friday's live, tomorrow's live. JG22. One strand available. And just so you can see, these are thinner. They're more like little discs. JG22. And that one is sold. Thank you so much. Thomas says that strand is so spring. It's good colors, right? Good colors. Was it 22? That was 22. Oh, I keep running into this stand, the chair.
You just need to move the table.
Oh. Well, it's like this stand, of course, you can't position it that one of the legs isn't pointing right back at you.
However, that's probably the best board because it's the biggest one.
Hmm?
That's the biggest board.
What board?
In the background, for the background.
Oh.
Everywhere else, it's not.
It's not so much that that's the problem. It's just me moving back and forth and the way that sticks out. Okay, everybody. Oop, don't want to drop that. Sorry, the rope on here leaves a dust behind sometimes.
It rubs the bead release.
The bead release.
If
All right.
you've made lampwork glass beads, you know that's so that they don't stick onto the metal mandrel.
So this is JG23. These are darker blue than the last ones, but they're the same kind of shape and style. JG23, $14. Seeing that bead release come out of there on those. And again, these have nice sizable holes in them. You can see pretty big holes. And there are two strands of these available, JG23. Look at those. Those are fun. Beautiful colors. Deep, deep blue. Looking for that nice deep blue color. There it is. JG23. So bright and cheery beads. They make me think of caterpillars, says Marianne. Yeah, they do kind of. I like caterpillars. Okay. Next one, not Marianne's cup of tea. We know that. But I think they're lovely. JG24. These kind of rose quartz colored glass beads. And there is a broken one on this strand right there. This would normally have been a $14 strand, everybody, because these are a special shape. But we brought it down to $12, and you're getting an extra 10% even off of that. Because of that one broken bead. So JG24, those are really special. We always know what's coming when you say it isn't from Marianne, right? Suzanne guessed it, pink, right? Pink. JG24. And JG24 is sold. Thank you so much.
I get it.
I get it. Somebody got it. Somebody, a few people tried for it. Few people, huh?
I love pink now.
Mm-hmm. If you like that one, and maybe you like my favorite color, and to be fair, even though there's not a broken one on here, we kept the same price as the last one, instead of making that 14 also. In green, everybody. Let's get that out of the way. JG25, icy green. It looks like Prasiolite, right? JG25.
That looks like bottle glass green.
It is kind of bottle glass green, I guess, huh? JG25, $12 only. Icy, icy green.
Are you gonna start wrapping?
Ice, ice baby. That kind of wrapping.
I hope not.
I did not have that in mind, but now that song is probably in everybody's mind, thanks to Andrew.
You're welcome. I do what I can.
Got those earworms now, everybody. JG25 is sold. Multiple people tried for that one too. Thank you so much. All the email came in all at once for that one.
That's the nice thing about the emails is that they leave it up to the internet to figure that out.
That's right. JG26. Here's another one that has one broken bead on it. Marianne's probably like, you can just break them all.
No, they are on sale.
I know, right? So there's a broken bead there. But these are tubes. We don't see the tubes that much.
No.
Marianne says, unfortunately, it is. Sigh, right? The good news is I can change that earwig into Under Pressure instead. I was just listening to Under Pressure. That just came on my playlist yesterday while I was driving. Now I got that in my mind, thanks to Lennis. Marian says, no, even I wouldn't break them. See, she can be nice about it. JG26. Tubes, if you like those in that kind of pinky color. Not kind of pink. These are very pink. JG26. And those are sold. Thank you so much. Donna says, those are a beautiful color of pink. Very understated. Yeah, they are.
Part of me wishes we could bring the kittens over here.
So they could just be running around.
Yeah, I miss them.
I know, when we don't get to see them all day. JG27, one strand of these. These probably should have been more, actually. But we gave you a good price plus a sale. Normally when they're this ornate, they're a little bit more money than that. But look at that, it's got the gold sparkle on it. It's got the red, the blue, the white, the yellow. Got all the good colors in there. JG27.
I'm thinking of selling the soap display.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's so nice, though, for putting things in it.
I like it, but I don't really use it.
So one strand of these available, $14. Like I said, usually when they're this ornate, they're a little bit more. But you'll see a few more of those coming up later. But good ones. That strand's giving me carnival vibes, says Susan. I could see that. I could definitely see that. There it is, JG27, $14. Those beads are just fun, says Donna, right? And we're going to take this moment to say, please like, share, thumbs up this post wherever you're watching it. Either hit that like, hit the share, hit the love, hit the thumbs up. And don't forget, if you're on YouTube, go subscribe to us over on YouTube. Make sure you've hit that subscribe button. A lot of people watch us and don't realize they've never hit subscribe. So please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to keep those numbers going up, up, up. Let YouTube know you like us.
Don't forget, we have a tutorial coming on Saturday.
I know, which I got to get working on. But yes, we're going to have a Saturday morning tutorial coming up. It's a beautiful little handmade artisan heart pendant, wire wrapped heart pendant for Valentine's Day that Jen's doing. JG28. JG28 are these. Let me show you, since it might be, this is a single bead right here. It looks like this. And there are multiples on here. These are really cool.
You know what makes me happy?
What?
When you're done showing that, I'm going to show something.
Okay. These are really kind of a beautiful minty green with the yellow. That's a really cool color green in there. And I just like the shape of these beads a lot. So JG28, one strand available at $14. Put this away.
don't know if you can see that.
Cat.
I know. I love it.
What is that, Andrew?
It's a quartz bead from Afghanistan.
Is that the ancient quartz?
Yeah, they call it ancient. I don't know how ancient it is. Ancient, like last long.
Those would be fun earrings, says Amy, right? Wouldn't that be cool? That shape is pretty cool. You don't see that around very often in Lamport glass. Amy's OMGing the cat.
I know.
Donna loves that strand for sure. Very spring-like colors. I love this strand. This strand looks very retro to me. Very 70s? This kind of orange and brown and kind of the beigey color. JG29, $12. Only one strand available. Suzanne's hearting the cats as well, right? Gotta heart the cats. By the way, JG28 has sold. It's an ancient cat day for sure, says Lennis. I support this message.
I think I am going to make something with that when I have time. I think sometimes I get cranky because I haven't had that much time to work.
You got to work on some stuff.
And I've been trying to get on this new schedule.
It's been hard for both of us.
And so the nighttime is when I'm most productive. And it's also, see, this is why I'm nighttime creature, because nobody emails me back.
You don't have to keep going back and forth in the night.
Yeah. In the daytime, I email somebody, then they email me back, and I email them back, and they email, and then email, and then email.
On repeat all day. So
that's all I do all day.
This is JG29, $12. Susan says it says fall vibes. Amy says 70s school picture, orange and brown, right? I like that.
I need to return to my creature of the night habits.
Yes. But you can't. We got to work together soon. All day, every day. You see how well this is going to go, everybody. Good luck, he tells me. All right. These are really cool. This next one, JG30. These are kind of like little dumbbells, maybe? They're really cool. Or bones. You could say they're like a bone.
Wouldn't that be cool with like a messy wire wrap in the middle?
Yeah, it would. Now, there's a broken one on there, which is why these are $14. There's actually two broken ones on there. But these are really cool. JG30. Let me show you. Each individual bead looks like that. JG30. And JG30 has sold. Vanessa says those are cute, but I think I may have hit my max. Maybe, right? Maybe, right? You never know. Never know till the emails, the invoices, right? Amy says, wire wrap some beads in the middle. Ooh, I like these too. Oh, these get better and better, everybody. JG31.
I do like these.
JG31. Look at those.
They remind me of a faded soda can.
I can see that.
What's the name of that? That soda that looks like that? Sunkist?
Oh.
Is that a real thing? Or I made it up?
Like an orange soda?
Yeah, what is that one?
It might be Sunkist. That's the thing, I think.
I don't know.
This is JG31. I think they're really cool. They almost look like they have cork inside or something. I don't know what that actually is in there. But it's really cool. So there's that. JG31, $12. Sunkist is bright orange. Yeah.
I think that looks really good with like a kind of brocade. I don't know how you do that. Maybe like if you made a ribbon out of brocade.
Orange Crush, says Michelle. Maybe it's Crush we're thinking of.
I don't know. I think
They're both
I just
orange,
have some
bright
kind of
orange.
desert vibes, but like going out and drinking an orange drink, orange soda in the desert on Route 66.
JG32, $12 on these ones.
Near what is it? Talamahachi. What's the name of that town? I was just there. Oh wow.
Amy says could be Fanta too.
Oh, I like Fanta. Do I like Fanta?
I don't know. Do you? You don't drink much soda.
No, not anymore.
JG32, one strand of these available, $12.
Alright, there's a town in New Mexico. It starts with a T. It's not Tuscaloosa, because that's Alabama.
The Tallahatchie Bridge, right? Isn't that a song or something? Or a lyric to something? The Tallahatchie Bridge?
It's kind of disasperated. There, at least I can go through my photos and look for the donut place.
JG33 are these. So it's like those other ones we looked at before, but they're clear. Or they're like clear with gray underneath. JG33. Susan says, Ode to Billy Joe. I don't know. Is that it?
Chukamakari.
Chukamakari. That's not Tallahatchie. So we have two of these strands available. I'll show you both of them so you can see them both. JG33. JG33. Vanessa says, yes, Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Tallahatchie. There it is. Yeah. JG34. Ooh, these are like those other ones, but in a different shape. JG34. JG34. Thank you all if you're out there on YouTube, if you're out there on Facebook, if you're out there on Instagram. We appreciate you all for being here with us, hanging out with us, looking at some beads. We love beads. These are Manik Manik beads. They are lampwork artisan glass beads from Java. They are Javanese.
All right. Look this photo.
Okay.
Do you see what I see? It's got that kind of yellowish color, the orange with the blue.
Mm-hmm. I
Kind
see
of
that.
like those
That's
too.
like those, yeah. These are just different shape. Looks like cord in the middle of those beads. I know. I don't know what is in the middle of these, but it looks like it looks like rope cord in the middle.
That's the bead release, bro.
I don't know. It looks cool.
That's the bead release.
I'm like, can it just stay in there?
I would suggest warm soapy water, and then. But anyways, isn't that weird how there's like this image stuck in my mind, and then I saw that and got fired? Well, that kind of misfired, but
Vanessa says, way before my time, but great song. Yeah, I just recently heard that song.
I've been listening to Caroline Polachek,
I don't know who that is.
who I've been listening to.
Susan said those are very mid-century modern vibe. This is JG35. These are big uns. $16 for the strand. Aren't those cool? That one has a little bit of a crack on it. Susan says it came out when I was a kid. Remember hearing it on the AM radio. These are JG35, $16. Those big uns. Suzanne says, I just admire the craftsmanship in these beads. I know, right?
And they do it with like no hardly any tack, which boggles my mind.
Yeah. JG36. JG36. $16. Look at this cane work in these ones.
Yeah, I bet Gertie would like to sit with me.
Would she?
Yeah.
She'd probably like to explore.
Yeah, but I would want her to just sit with me.
Susan says, does anyone even listen to the FM radio, much less AM radio anymore?
I do.
We listen to the FM radio in the car most of the time.
WYEP.
91.3 WYEP. And sometimes I listen to that in the house even, but I also stream that. So it's not on the radio, but it is an FM station. But a lot of times in the car, we listen to it on the radio. Now, AM, there's not much in AM that comes on around here, I would say.
No, but I accidentally clicked the AM button when I was down picking up that thing, and it was kind of this gruntle making. It was dude talking about how gay marriage shouldn't be a thing.
Oh, great.
And how if you're going to be a Christian pastor, you have to basically you convert people. And I was like, because at first I thought it was like, nice talking. And then I started listening some more, and then I was like, this is not good. This is actually the opposite of good.
Right. This is JG37, $16. More of that beautiful cane work in there.
I guess he came out with a book, and they're giving it away for free, whoever wants it. And I was like, oh.
Susan says, I mostly stream stuff, even FM stations. We have Sirius in the car. Our car came with Sirius, the van, when we got it, and I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I did too. But they played the same songs over and over.
But I liked having I liked the stations by decade. Excuse me. They had like the 40s, the 50s, the 60s.
That's true.
Whoa. Lennis has been listening to Sarah Geraz. I don't know that person.
Lisa Gerard?
No. Sarah SARAH JAROSZ.
Mm-hmm.
This is JG38, $14. There are 2 of these available.
You know why the floor gets cold? Because there's concrete underneath it.
JG38, $14. Dreamsicle beads, says Suzanne, right? Yeah, they kind of do look like that. Susan says, I like Sirius. I'd rather have that over stuff like Netflix. Yeah, you're more of an audio person, right?
I think, I like Netflix, but we're getting to where we go. There's not a lot for us all the time.
They're bringing in a lot of shows we've already watched from other places.
I know, so it's kind of like, might have to pause this.
All right. JG39, $14. There are 2 of these available.
Like Hulu, I hardly ever watch Hulu.
Used to be the big thing to watch.
That was the only thing we could watch
In New York. Yeah, that's all we had was Hulu. Because we didn't even have a TV, we just had a computer and we streamed. So we couldn't even get like TV stations, like regular over the air. We just watched Hulu. This one's cool. This is that kind of brown with the orange and the white. I like these retro colors, y'all. JG39. JG39. Susan says, I was the kid who listened to the little transistor radio at night when I was supposed to be sleeping. Lena said she's a Grammy award-winning artist from Texas. Oh. Nice. Lena said those would look good etched, right? I could see that. Buy both. And you just etch one and keep the other one just in case. Very 70s color theme, right?
Did I ever tell you about the time when my parents pulled me aside and then they got kind of mad? I was like, what do I do now? And then they were like, well, you're not allowed to listen to the radio anymore. And I was like, why? And then they're like, have you ever heard you listening to the radio and it wasn't appropriate?
I thought that was a TV station.
No, it was the radio. And so I would listen to music and I'd fall asleep and sometimes it would keep going. And there was a talk show that came on really late at night and I think it was called Passion Phones or something. And they would like talk all about the things, you know. Nowadays it would be normal, but back then it was like controversial because it was so they went into grave detail about everything, apparently. And I didn't know it was happening. And so, because I was asleep.
This is JG40, everyone, $14, 3 strands available.
So they took my radio out.
And remember, you're also getting 10% off these prices for anybody who claims within the next about 24 hours or so, until the start of tomorrow's live.
It's soaked into my brain. Maybe that explains that.
Ooh, these next ones are goodies.
Lennis might remember that. That was Central Florida.
Amy says, Dr. Ruth.
That's not Dr. Ruth. I do remember Dr. Ruth.
JG41. 3 strands available are these beautiful ones. JG41. Those are good colors right there. That's a beautiful blue. Again, 3 of these available. JG41. Boy, I can't wait to go over there and use our new sink to wash off my hands.
Oh, are you excited for
I'm
that?
so excited for that. I was even showing it to Jen the other day when she was here. She actually took pictures because she's like, I need one of these for camping.
I know. She told me, she was like, here, use a foot pump. I was like, I can't. Like, just like rub your belly past your head and like do something with your foot at the same time and stand on one foot.
Susan says, we had KXOK. It traveled over a fairly long distance at night. Donna says, my dog has to go out, so I'll be back in a few. We're almost done, Donna. We only got till 50. So hurry back. Hurry back. JG42 are these ones. JG42. 1 strand of these available. $14 less 10%. So you're saving $1.40 off of those.
That's nice.
Yeah, well, it brings it to 1260, right?
I think that's a good deal. I can guarantee you I can't make that for that much.
No.
I'd
42
sell
is
maybe
neat,
like
says
one
Marianne.
bead for $12 or more.
Yeah, if you had to make them yourself.
No way. Though I thought about doing that. There's this guy selling his lampwork kit for $500.
42 is sold, everybody. That one's sold. Thank you.
And I was like, maybe I could like do something, but I have too much stuff. I need to like. I mean,
There's never too much stuff.
I know.
But how much can you do that you need to get done?
But you know what? I've been wanting to get back into that for years because somebody stole my setup,
Mm-hmm.
and I always wonder what would have happened if they didn't. You know?
JG43, one of these available, $14 for the black, white, and red.
Plus, I want to make beads for the cancer kids. You know, beads of courage.
Couldn't you do those metal though too? Cast them.
Yes. Like, you know,
the thing that we just bought and haven't even used yet. JG43, $14 for that strand. One of them available. Still available from what I can see too.
I'm gonna do all the things all the time.
Who doesn't want all the things all the time?
Somebody was like, you need to narrow your focus if you ever want to become famous. I was like, it's a good thing I don't give a care about being famous.
Give a care about. JG44, $14. There are two of these available. These are very springy, summery, right? Those are just fun. Super fun. JG44. Orange, green, white. Two of them available. JG44, $14 each.
You know, I never want to stop learning.
Yeah, you shouldn't stop learning.
I see why now, why Dan doesn't want to quit going to school.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be in school forever. And it's like, I can see that now.
I could always see that, but that's not always possible, unfortunately.
Do we have to move to like Europe?
Free schooling. JG45, one of these available. It's kind of this kind of root beer color. This brown with this teal. I really like these. I'm trying to dust them off for you with my hands to show you.
Now those have cane work.
Yes, they have cane work in them. You can see that too. Marianne says, I like to learn something new every day.
Me too. Sometimes multiple times a day.
JG45, only one available. I was just going to say that's very root beerish, says Susan, right? Very cool with those retro teal colors in there and some of the reds. Beautiful strand. $16, JG45. One of them only. And that has sold. Thank you. I didn't think that one would stick around. Of course, I've been wrong on what people are going to like the most.
You never know.
I know. JG46 coming up. JG46. This one is like that other one, but it includes some yellow in there. Yellow, orange, and green on white.
There was a time when I was showing a lot, and I would pick my least favorite one. Like, I'd pick my favorite and my least favorite, and all the time the least favorite was the first to sell.
So
And I was like, I should just do that more often.
you can't trust yourself.
No, I think what it was, and here I've had several decades to think about this. What I think it was is that in the pieces that I was least comfortable with are the ones that kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone the most.
Mm-hmm.
and they were the things that I took the most risks for. And I think people can sometimes tell that, and they like that kind of like energy, even though it would be like sometimes real like homely looking,
Homely looking.
it, it still had like a freshness to it or something.
These look like flames going across these beads. Those are really cool. JG47, $14. Only one of these available.
Do people do anything for Valentine's Day?
Are y'all planning anything?
I want to go to Baltimore and Massachusetts.
Susan says summer colors for her on those.
Look how he is so adeptly.
We got too much to do here.
It'll be fine.
It'll be
It's in
fun.
March.
That's not Valentine's Day.
You can print it on a piece of paper and give it to me.
Oh, I thought you meant what you actually do on Valentine's Day.
Oh, I don't. We'll just put that sentiment towards that love feeling.
That love feeling towards March.
Yeah, extend this day.
Mary says, not my favorite day, so no. Next up, JG48.
It's my mom's birthday.
$14.
I always wonder if it's actually her birthday or if she just made that up.
It's my old boss's birthday too.
Because they sometimes like they have birth certificates and stuff, but I kind of feel like they kind of just made stuff up.
Susan's going out for breakfast, then visit the butterfly house, listen to my friend Auntie Valentine Day music show. Nice.
When I was single, I used to host that party.
The Auntie Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we had a name for it, but I can't remember what it was.
This is JG48. Only one of these.
Everybody
$14.
wore black, and they wore black eyeshadow and black eyeliner.
Cheryl's taking her daughter to see the comedians Darcy and Jer on Valentine's Day. I don't know them. I don't know them. All right, everybody. Only two left. JG49. Amy says IKEA has a free decorated tote bag event on Valentine's Day. That's cool.
Might need it. Might be there for it. They're gonna set from the new store.
Right. Anne says I'm spending it with my granddaughters. That's cute.
Nice.
JG49. $16.
Maybe we'll do a project.
Suzanne says we're celebrating early. Ash Wednesday is on Valentine's Day. Susan says he'll probably play Joy Division's Love Will Tear Us Apart again at some point. These are cool. Beautiful color. JG49. $16. Less 10%. Michelle says hubby usually works on Valentine's Day. We celebrate it on a different day. Sounds like that's what Andrew's getting me to do too.
Yeah.
I work hard at making new things to put out so we can sell things to make money to celebrate, apparently, in classes.
Bruh. I'm trying.
He's over here working on new things already.
I'm trying. I'm working frantic.
JG50. $16. Last one.
I'm about to dress like a dog and go on play the Sarah McLachlan song and the Angel song.
Lena says, I have no idea. I am tempted, though, by the wine and cupcake pairing in a local vineyard. We'll see.
That sounds fun.
It does sound fun. Last one, JG50, $16. There are two of them available. Susan says they're like olive slices, right? Kind of, right?
Those ones do remind me of olives.
Yeah, they do.
But you never see like a white olive with that little green part.
I know. All right, everybody.
Before we switch it, I'm gonna show them something.
Okay.
Because we talked about this the other day.
You gotta blow that up. All those pies.
We were talking about that. The hostess.
The hostess, the tasty cake.
Yeah, we were in the sheets. I never go down this aisle.
I know. Some very nice beads tonight. Sigh, says Marianne. We know. You can't always get all the beads.
Unless you're me.
Andrew thinks he's rich or something. I don't know.
I'm just, I don't know. I was gonna say, because there's this thing, like, there was this meme going around that, like, some people see my craft room and think I'm rich. I'm just irresponsible.
Right.
But since I do this for work,
it's a little different.
Yeah.
Kind of. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I can't touch my face. My hands are so dirty from bead release. So, and I got an itchy nose, of course. So thank you all for tuning in. Hope you grab some great things. I'm going to be invoicing probably tomorrow. I have to invoice tonight for the stuff from last night. I didn't get to that before. I was so busy packing up packages. So I'm going to invoice. Maybe I will also, so I'll probably invoice for this tonight. Anybody who sent anything in right away, I'll send those invoices out, because I know some of you were like, I don't know if I got anything. I don't know if I got this. In case you want to still grab some before the 10% deal ends.
That way you know.
That way you know. I'll invoice them, and if you want to try for others, you can follow up with another email. But that way you'll still get in on that 10% off before tomorrow. So I'm going to try and do all of that here tonight and get those out to you. All right.
Did y'all like that?
Hopefully you like that. It seemed like a lot of people like them.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for grabbing some. Anne says, take care until next time. Yeah, come join us some more, Anne. We haven't seen you in a while. And yeah, thank you for being with us.
Cute car.
A new cute car.
This her one car was super cute. And then, did you get an accident and then got totaled or something?
I didn't know that.
The one with the flower and the cup holder.
That's the beetle. The bug.
I always knew it was, whenever I saw that, I was like, Ian's in town, Ian's in town.
All right, so that's it for today. Thank you all for tuning in. My brain's going a little bit out of it, as you can probably tell. So thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you back here tomorrow, right? Yeah, Friday. Tomorrow with something else. Who knows what? See you then. Bye, everybody.
See ya.